This video goes over the visibility section of the digital reputation dashboard. It's important for a business to be listed accurately in as many of the online listing sites as possible. However, it's difficult for a business owner to keep track of all the different directories and sites out there, and then checking them continuously to ensure that everything is always accurate. So this dashboard, the visibility section, does that for you automatically. What you see right here on the top is a score, and anything typically over 70% is a good score. The dashboard basically tracks the 3 top search engines, top review sites, and some of the top directory sites out there, as well as some of the top social sites. In this case, it shows that of all the different sites, you listed on a total of 30 sites. 21 of the listings seem to be accurate. There might be some inconsistencies with 9 of them, and you're missing a listing on one of the sites. And that's how you come up with a score of 97%, which is very high. When you look at these, for example, Bing Local, and it shows you a green check mark to show that you're listed on Bing Local, you can click here on More Info, and this drop down shows you the information that you have and how you're listed on Bing Local. You can click on the C button, and it will take you actually to the listing in Bing for your specific location. You can X out of that. Similarly, you can click and see you're listed on Yelp. Click on the C button, and it takes you to your actual Yelp page. Now let's click on one of these directories where it says they found a listing on ZipLocal, but there might be a possible error in the contact information. And when you click on it and expand it, what you see it highlights over here is that the website is missing. So it gives you credit for the fact that you actually have a listing on ZipLocal, which is a good thing, but it also points out that your URL is missing on ZipLocal. If you click on C, it'll take you to the ZipLocal website, and as you can see here, they have the phone number and address, but the website is indeed missing. If you'd like to edit that listing or change it, you click on the edit button, and it will take you to the main ZipLocal page where you could create an account or sign in, claim your business, and then fix your listing, which is one way of doing it. And finally, you see a red cross mark when you don't find a listing. And in this case, you couldn't find a listing on Intuit. A few different things. There could be a possible match which the system wasn't able to recognize, and when you click on it, if there is a possible match out there, it'll show it to you. In this case, there's none. And if by some chance you actually do have a listing on Intuit, which 99.9% the system will catch, but if in case you think you do have a listing, you can go to Intuit, find your listing, copy and paste the URL right in here, and then click on Add, and it will add the listing, and then the next time you log in, it'll show that you have a listing in Intuit. It'll pull it in based on the URL. And finally, if you want to create an Intuit listing, as before, you click on Create. It takes you to the main Intuit business directory, and you can sign in if you already have an account with Intuit, or more likely, you probably just sign up so that you can go ahead and create your listing. So that's a quick tour of the visibility section. And the biggest benefit here, as I mentioned earlier, is that it brings all these different directories and all these different search engines into one location, and you can go in and check your listings and make sure from time to time, periodically, they're accurate, and try to fix them if they're not. Thank you.